Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the log. I'm trying to make sure that everything is booted up. First and foremost. Looks like things are still going through. But yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the log. Today, what we're doing is we're hopping into some Disco Elysium. And I'm going to try to be a little bit more productive. In this play session at least, because like the last two joints, I don't know why it felt like I got nowhere. Or three, because I'm on part 4 now. The last 3 play sessions, it felt like I got nowhere. So let's try to be better. Drink went down the wrong pipe. All right, so what were we doing first? First and foremost, because it's been a few days. So run the demo on the victim's armor. I need to check back. I believe it's the next day for that. Ask Kim to tell you about the case, so I gotta talk with Kim. We're about to do that right now. Then we got the armor. Ask Kuno, the kid throwing rocks, what he knows. Getting the body down. We gotta go to the harbor. Assess the harbor. I said assess. Access the harbor. And ask Erot Claire's help. So Claire light. So what does Evart mean? All right. So then we got to pay for damages. We're broke. We need a bag so that we could collect plastic bottles. But that's also tracking down my badge, tracking down my gun. I think I need to go to the what was that joint? I need to go to the pawn shop for that, and we could probably sing karaoke and all that later on. But yeah, for right now, I think we're good. So let me talk with Kim first. Talk with Kim.
Yes?
I think you should know that I can't remember. I wanted to talk with you. You seem to be following me. No, I ain't going
What do you want to know?
Tell me about the case. Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. Would you say this is a mystery case? If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Really?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia? I shouldn't say that. Tell me about it.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
Let it go. What kind of
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the industrial harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Okay. So this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words.
Got it.
I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
Okay.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
So you volunteered to spoil it? What's special about Martinez? I wonder what this guy says about me. That I was sent by my precinct. Okay, enough of the competition. Then tell me something else. No.
Yes, I'm an unrepentant spoilsport.
The lieutenant appears pleased with this. All right,
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
Okay. I wonder what this says about me. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it best to let you make your next move. There can only be one conclusion. I am the finest, a case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. I must be an augury. Let me see. Augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message? I probably have an unbelievable kill count. I'm gonna leave why I was sent unspecified. The way they was joking on the phone, it seems like he's terrible at his job. At least that's what I got from it. Like, it seems like he's a horrible detective. But I'm gonna go with
The
it.
silence carries.
Okay, I know.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Ooh, logic. Formidable. Oh, we got a high. +1, sorry cop. +1, Sylvie suicide joke. Oh no. I think you should know that that I can't remember. I want to talk about you following me. Okay, no. Let's try it.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
Yeah, I had a feeling. But you know what's crazy? How the hell did I succeed at a 72%, but I failed a 98%? What in the XCOM? All right, bro. What? No, wait. What? No, that can't be right. Yeah, that makes more sense than the other stuff I thought up.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on the case because I'm a F up? Like, as a joke? Oh my
I've
god.
considered it.
His voice is somber, so it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why is
I
that?
checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who policies Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Okay. So you are their finest. Do you really see me as a safe bet?
I am the finest of nothing.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there.
Okay.
So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Yo, is his picture changing? Is that the smile that he did in the mirror? Alright, that looked kind of creepy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm mad I'm just picking up on that. I think that's the smile he did on the mirror. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke, not even, and even if they did, they are in for a surprise. Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything. I can't remember a single thing. Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Okay. Why
The
not?
deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Got it. I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. You know, something supernatural. No, let's not do that. White male in his 40s, what more do you need? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. Okay, so the case probably is mysterious, but it could be, no, we ain't doing that.
I'm relieved that you agree.
Yeah.
Anyhow, let's get back to the case. Was there anything else you wanted to know?
Nah, that's it.
Good.
No response. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
What's wrong with personal affairs? So, should I concentrate on the case? He wants you to concentrate on the case, but I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me? Fine.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Okay,
A
forget it.
moment passes.
All right, nothing. So, looks like we got another thing done, which is pissing competition. All right, so the 41st and the 57th precinct are pretty much in a pissing competition against each other about who controls Martinez. So, track your gun down. So next we got to track down my gun. Don't know where it's at, but hopefully we can find it. The victim tattoos. Ask around about the meaning of the tattoos. Yeah, but you can't show everybody a picture of a dead body, though. At least I don't think. Keep searching for the caller. Despite lacking any obvious leads, this may take time. So Sylvie wasn't the one who called it in. So we need to find the actual person who called it in. That's right. Do I have any skill points? I do not. I messed up by like going for hand-eye coordination, and what was the other one I went for? Endurance, I think. I do want to go for endurance though. Actually, I kind of want to recreate my character, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna eventually need to go through each of the different. What is the key to just open this up? I don't know. Is it I? Okay, so it's I for that one. Is it J? J. Okay, so it's like playing an MMO. So J is the key for the journal. And thought cabinet, would thought cabinet be T? Thought cabinet would be T. All right, so J, and then we need to do a few things. I do want to go around town and just get my lay of the land first. Pick up some stuff, see what I understand, see what I know. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. What is this? What type of shop is this?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Annette, step right in. Store is open. A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you. Is her cheeks red because it's cold? Smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Okay, yeah. Hello. Hi.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. What kind of store is this anyway? It sounds like a bookstore. Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
It's a bookstore, sir.
Yeah.
We sell books, postcards, and some board games.
She
It's
points-
called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
She points at the window. Crimes, romance. So you just named pretty much the genres that y'all sell. And biographies of famous people. That's kind of crazy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Ain't no way y'all about to make me ask what is a book, what's a postcard, what's a board game. Don't be ridiculous. I know all of these things. What's a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
Okay. What's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Okay. Interesting.
My
Thanks.
pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you
I
have.
mean, she told me
hope
her
they're
name.
about
Her name is
words.
Annette. Why are we making this even more difficult on the young girl?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store.
Plaisance?
She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
Plaisance roll off the tongue, kinda, yeah.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Okay, something just happened right there. I couldn't like click off. And you're standing out here in the cold because
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
I should have a word with the store owner maybe. Such a good trooper you are. Already learning the value of hard work, pat her on the head. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. I didn't even see another bookstore, so how would I dismantle the free market? But such a such a good trooper you are, learning the value of hard work.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
She smiles, stands upright like a little soldier. Shouldn't you be at school or something? What is this crime business? What is this romance business? Shouldn't you be
I
at
do
school?
my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Okay. So she's homeschooled. Isn't going to school more important than this? School is stupid. You're lucky not to be there. What is school anyway? Isn't going to school more
Mum says
important?
it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Okay.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Yeah. How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Okay.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Good to hear that it's going well. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Cursed in what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go,
Ass up. Bank. She's looking for the right word. Bankrupt?
exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
I don't think curses are real. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and look through the creaking boards on the window.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
The lieutenant makes a note in his journal.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It
All
does
right,
not
Kev, come on,
exist.
come on, Kev. You were on
I
the
liked
spot.
it
Come on
better
now.
when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations. Fine, I'll show you.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead. Crime
about-
fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. Why would anyone read about crime? Okay, I get it. Crime, murder, gets the people going. Yeah.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I bet she said, All right. I'm a policeman, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
God dang. Kick a man while he down, why don't you? Huh? Well, what does a cop look like then? Okay, then maybe I'm not a policeman.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to the book cover on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over a body of a dead woman. I used to be exactly like Mullen, that Mullen guy. Then I decided to live a little. You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that's important in police work anyway. It's your points to head.
Head, yes.
Not head, child. Heads.
Flexibility. There are millions of people out there, and you have to get into their heads. Sometimes you gotta be the killer to catch the killer.
Isn't that very dangerous?
She examines the picture of Dick Mullen. Policemen live and breathe danger, little girl. Mullen obviously lacks the chameleonic skill.
Unlike you, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you.
Hey, let's go.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Let's try.
You failed to deduce anything substantial.
Oh, why? Oh my God, the percentage was high. Oh well.
She waits intently.
Actually, I'm sorry, I can't deduce anything. I'm a detective. I deduced that you
Come
are a
on,
girl.
anyone would notice that.
It's locked. I need my composure at 4. Alright, let me go ahead and head out. Oh my God, I feel bad. Oh, I feel stupid. Let me look at the books that's up here. This book is about pate. This book, you don't really understand what it is about, nor does it seem important. A book about Bois-Adero culture. I probably butchered that word. A book about the future. The government reach your mind using radio technology. Kind of sound like the plot to Eagle Eye. Old sports magazine tucked away in the dark corner. The books collects national recipes of Arda. They are all about lake trout. And what's on the table? No, I clicked the table.
Yes?
No, I clicked the table.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Okay. Let's talk with the lady.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
You do not look like your name. Your name sounds beautiful. I ain't gonna go no deep into that. Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. The clerk extends a greeting.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
My bad. You right. I came in here on some bull. So, are you the owner of this store? Before we go on, you seem to be well off. Can you give me some money? I feel... No, I'm not about to do that.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Okay. What if I want to buy a book? The girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
Why do y'all have to put thriving in like ASCII characters like that?
What in God's name is she talking about?
What if I want to buy a book? The girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed. Your daughter is the one standing outside, right? Farewell for now, book peddler.
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go. Get back there. The books await you.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Your daughter is the one standing outside, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, she was,
Wonderful.
of course.
Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Oh, you one of those. I feel uncomfortable now. All right. I'm not going to give a grade. I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that.
Come now, it's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research.
She crossed her
I
arms.
expect an answer.
10. Certainly. I'm going to give her a 10.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
I'm afraid to hear what she says if I chose like the other options, bro. The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. Yeah, it really do. And that is quite the trooper. She's a great value add. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. Hey, yo. Why is that an option? All right, the way you're handling her strikes me.
Mind you're in business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business.
Denial is the way she copes with criticism.
The way you're handling her strikes me wrong. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
Farewell, book peddler. I guess I gotta come back here. Probably can't do anything just yet. What does the sign say? About the roundabout. Cape Side Apartments. Got it. And what's this on the chair? Dad reads broken windows. Tibbs has windows. Got it. And what's this say? If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. I don't have a bag. Where do I get a bag from? What was that, seagull? A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. Huh? I do need a bag. What's this? A garden hose. This won't be of much use until the snow melts. Got it. Chair and table eaten by rain and rot. What's this up here? Balcony view to the yard and
yeah, what's
the
that
hanging.
noise down there?
What's up? That smoker up there could be a witness. Talk to him. Can I talk to him for me?
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Continue.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
So it's an acquired voice. Why are you whispering? Like, don't whisper. Despite the code, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. Why are you whispering? It sounds like you're already in trouble. No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish
Gendarmerie?
my cigarette.
What does gendarmerie mean? Like, is that like a derogative term for police? Huh? You calling me a idiot? Huh?
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you. No problem.
Is it really that important?
He asks you, adjusting the shirt.
Like a nervous cat, he
Have
keeps
like-
stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
Ah, so people watching him, huh?
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Gotcha. So, looks like you've got view of the Whirling Inn backyard.
My
Hold up.
name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez. He's lying. He's lying. That's a comic book hero name. Why are you lying to me?
That's definitely not his real name.
You're not actually Martin Martinez.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
He scans the courtyard. It's silent, like a bottom of a well, every sound captured and reflected back.
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
Continue.
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
No, I didn't. So I'm also noticing that the continue button, it changes with like the color of like the dialogue option that's going to pop up next. There's a lot of nice little subtle details in this game.
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did you?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Snow blankets the old patio chairs and dead houseplants, and all the neighboring windows are black.
A downy blanket of white to cover up the miserable poverty of the scene.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
He was getting his back blown out.
It was my Sunday friend.
You a hoe? Nah, you're a gigolo? Well, if you're getting your back blown out, then would you be the gigolo or the jiggly? I don't know. What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the...
No. We won't.
He takes his last drag. He takes one last drag of the cigarette before stubbing it out on the snowy balcony with his dying hiss.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Bump it. Bump it. Bump it. Why not? I mean, I don't have any other reason. We're gonna
Time
fail.
to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side.
What do you
Throw
want from me?
yourself
Do
before
you want me
his
to
very
cry,
feet
huh?
like a dog.
Please don't go. I'll stop drinking. I'll take out the trash. Just please don't leave me.
Trash?
Young man shakes his head in confusion.
Please don't go. I'll even stop smoking inside.
Listen, I really have to go.
With a flick of his wrist, he sends the extinguished cigarette sailing over the
Good
grill.
luck with the investigation.
Good luck with the investigation. Okay, so he did. All right.
He's gone.
The lieutenant puts his notebook away. We should run after him and see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
You're right. He probably didn't have anything important anyway.
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Okay, great. I mean, this looks like the way in.
There must be another way into the building.
Okay, so then that means we gotta go through the, what's the face? Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. These barrels are full of rainwater. Hold on, what's in this? Reaction speed, rhetoric -1. Huh, that was a bit. The smoke on the balcony. You met a mysterious stranger smoking on the balcony of the apartment building north of Marnay's. He knows something about the murder. Find out where he lives and question him again. Find a way inside the large apartment building to the north. Got it. Alright, what's that? I see it? I probably can't click on it. Too far away. I can't go through there. So we gotta find another way in. Oh, is that the... Oh, yeah, it is. Hold up. Talk with this one.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
These goddamn kids, bro.
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pigs come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
These goddamn kids, bro. Like, god dang. No, why would you even say that? Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
She hisses. Alright, that ends the conversation with her. Alright. That got nowhere fast. So close. We could put that on, that'll pick up our reaction speed, but shirt, physical instrument. Oh, -1 to suggestion. I didn't even peep that I had -1 to suggestion, but conceptualization is high. Physical instrument will be a little bit high. I just need to get my skills up. What will skills be? No, that's S. That's save. Actually, that's save. Let's see. Hold on, what is this? I didn't even peep
This
this
is a
at first.
wall on the side of an apartment building.
My conceptualization isn't that high. Let's take a look at this. Oh, we're about to level up. We're close. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at everything. Capside Apartments, Rue de Saint-Glychelane, about roundabout north. Where have I seen the name Glychelane from? It looks so familiar. Inside the frame of a motorcycle.
Up here, piggo.
Call me a piggo? I don't go oink oink.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
Okay. The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know?
All right,
Date of
Cindy.
birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
You're a little girl though, right? Oh, that is a stream of paint coming from right there too. No, we just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Don't use that tone with me. I am the law. Come on now. No matter what game I'm playing, I'd never be that type of cop. I'm the law. You listen to me. What you say there, boy? I'm good on that. I experienced enough of that. Just answer some questions, okay? Yeah. When were you last tested? Nah, bro. We don't need to know all that. Let's see your blood type and go from there. Don't use that tone with me. I am the law. Nah, we're gonna go with the first one.
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
Despite the sass, she puts the brush aside. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at? What are you doing on the wall? Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Why did you ask for our attention?
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
That's the other thing I don't get either. We're all legitimately the same. The only difference is our occupation. occupation in that case. I mean, just given the context of her sentence, the only difference is our occupation. One's occupation is to try to make sure everybody's life is a bit easier, you know, by upholding the rules that have been put in place for society in itself. Now, granted, there are a lot of different individuals that have decided to abuse that power, and they abuse it frequently and habitually. but their occupation still stands. It's needed. Even with all the crappy stuff that I've been through dealing with, you know, people that have that particular occupation, even though I didn't break a law. So, I don't know. It just depends. It just depends. And if someone who have been put through those processes without doing anything wrong, can still see the necessity of the occupation, then I think anybody can. Well, except those who been but yeah. What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
She studies the wall, suddenly pensive. So, you don't know what to write? Why are you so committed to defacing the building? I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it? Proceed. So, you don't know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here.
Yeah.
We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
So your construct of the argument is perception. What up, Isla? We rarely see pigs round here, though, just union cats, and my name's not Mona, so... Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
Okay. I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to have to stop you. This is hooliganism. All right, bro. No, but all right, bro. Actually, I don't have an opinion on this.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
She means the opposite.
Mm-hmm. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
So she's looking at the boat.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
Huh?
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Revachol. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
I assume you could see through the rhetoric. I recognize the undertone of their real conversations. Yeah. Yeah, you was trying to act as the inner voice. Or narrator? Might be the narrator. I don't know.
Probably the Wild Pines
So many
rep.
people heard
We should
point.
talk to her.
So
She's
many
a
people
professional
heard point of view.
negotiator,
Yeah.
though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
I have a feeling she would be very cooperative while telling
You
us.
should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. He nods in her direction. She is a professional negotiator, though I have the feeling she will be very cooperative. while telling us nothing.
Good
Got it.
idea, piggies. Run along now.
Catch you later,
Watch
Cindy.
your back, Unguent.
Underlying truth, war
You've got
solves nothing.
eyes on you.
War solves nothing? or did you really mean Warsaw? Got me over here thinking about that city in Virginia. Let's go ahead and go this way. Oh, that was that. Looks like there was more construction here once, decades ago. I guess to try to help it stay up. No, don't do that. What's this? Docking reserved for residents of the Rue des Saint-Gilles-Lane at 33A. And your room in the Whirling isn't much bigger than this shop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in your life. God yams.
A striking woman leans against
Joyce
the
Messier.
top of her sailing boat.
The place had
Smiling as you
already
approach.
had
Her
already
green
problems
raincoat
before the
glistens with
conflict.
droplets.
Now they
A
are a
silk
society
scarf is
that
tied
is
around
leaving
her
out
throat.
slowly. Yeah, got you. A striking woman leans against the cabin top of the sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green coat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her neck. Oh, so she rich. She the rich and famous. She kind of looked like I can't remember her name, but she was like on Just Shooting. She kind of looked like her though. She was like the model who became old. But let me see.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
Kind of sound like her a little bit too. Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
But yeah, I know this is pretty much a war-torn society that's pretty much stricken by poverty. And this portion of it is like the haves coming to this place in order to peddle their wares, but the people that are poverty-stricken is like, bitch, we can't afford that. Joyce L. What does the L stand for? RCM, hold up. You gentlemen must be from the RCM. Revachol. Hold up, what is CM? What is CM? Because in my mind, I'm thinking of like NYPD, LAPD, and like some of my areas, you got like the PCPD, which would be like, no, the PGPD, I think is what they call, which would be Prince George Police Department. Then you also got like the MPD, which would be like, or what is it, MCPD, which is like Montgomery County Police Department. So I wonder what the CM stands for. So RCM, what is that? I'm a bit foggy. What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
All right.
Relax. She meant
Your
it
broken
in jest.
character shines through as a beacon of light that tells you how broken the place truly is. Put this is what your character probably needed to walk through the dreads of life. This is pool of society to recognize his true self and value. Got you. Conceptualization, medium, success, relax. She meant in jest. Got it.
Phaeton, my maiden name.
Her bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversized raincoat. Okay. RCM, what is it? I'm a little foggy here.
I meant you, the Revachol Citizens Militia, the police.
Ah, Citizens Militia is what CM means, huh? I'd have never guessed that. Shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold. Pause?
Like steel. There is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
Like steel, there's strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
I was dispatched to handle a strike. not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
Oh, so she was dispatched to handle the strike that's going on at the docks then.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual.
Okay.
But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. This is a tactic.
Yeah, it sounds like it is too.
How interesting.
She
I wish
turns
you a
to
swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
I don't believe you. Why are there asterisks encapsulating that word? Like, I don't believe you. And then the first thing I see is, you're on a boat. Yo. Some of these responses are just hilarious unintentionally because it's just like, God dang, my dude can't be that dumb, right? Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do? What can you tell me about this strike? Yeah, what can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I wanted to hear about trade secrets? What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
Okay, sounds fair.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
So yeah, I'm probably definitely going to need physical instrument for that. Tell us more about this behemoth. How were the talks going before? Tell me more about this behemoth.
What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now.
How were the talks going before the
Let's
lynching?
say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
He looks at his
I
notes.
wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Why does the name Claire sounds familiar? What is his name? Everett Clare, I think was his name. So, is that who that is? Everett Clare?
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Oh, so they wanted a lot more this time around. That's usually what happens in these types of cases, too, that causes a strike. A lot of people start to feel as though they're being underpaid, and so, not necessarily lash out, but, I mean, but in most cases of negotiation, you normally make your ask higher than what you actually want, just so that you could negotiate your way down to it. Or maybe you wind up getting more.
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
What happens to Gaumont? Okay, so what are their demands? The scabs at the gate, did you put them there? Tell me about the union boss, Mr. Clare. Oh, so we got a couple of things.
Mr. Clare told him to, how did he put it?
Compose herself? She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
I'm not wrong for laughing at that. You laugh too. You laugh too. Don't lie to me. I know you laugh. Okay then. Cool.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the Union.
Oh God, bro. What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
I don't know what to think about that. Overly aggressive commie posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. Forget it.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker, a member of the board.
Most of them probably don't know what that means.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
That's not how that works. That's interesting though, but that's not how that works.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
That's pretty funny, I have to admit. The workers can't be kings. The king is the king. The king is dead. Long live the worker. So then you could pick between which side you want. That's pretty funny, I have to admit. I don't think she would find that pretty funny, and that probably would cause her to shut down. I'm trying to keep her going. I should have worded that a little bit better. But the workers can't be kings. The king is king. Hey, what up, Hulu? How's it going, Pimmon? The workers can't be kings. The king is king. I don't want to say this either.
I'm not sure.
Do?
Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again.
I don't know. I think that's kind of dumb. Like any change within the company needs to go through the employees, and then it don't just have to go through the employees, but it gotta reach a certain number for agreement. That's like, you're not board members, you're workers. That's like me at my job. Like I work as a cloud engineer, so if Azure cloud engineer, so at a hospital, no less, right? So that's like if I wanted to have a say in what happens to like the medicine that's being distributed to the patients that come into the hospital. I shouldn't have no say in that. I'm not qualified to be able to make those types of decisions. So it's like, oh no, this one seemed dumb. You said children on Naruto. All right. Which one? You went back to 4? Because I know you ain't like Generations.
And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyar at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
Yeah, it does. He said, yeah, I'm always on 4. He said, I can't move past it. It's been 10 years and I'm still there. The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
The scabs?
She raises
You mean
her.
the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
Yeah, she did that.
It's implied she's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Okay. Tell me about this union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the
Sounds right, it is
utmost
Everard Clare.
integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
I doubt that. I doubt that. Normally people who disguise themselves as leaders tend to only be for self. They don't necessarily care about the people. They just care about how they can properly line their pockets. But I'm hear you out.
Of course not. Everard is
Okay, yeah,
fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Alright. Alright. Alright.
If you were to prick it with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
God dang, why is it getting so extreme? You sound like you're about to take a rapier to him. Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
So you got Eggard and Erant. Claire. So, wait, there are two of them?
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
You say, have I heard of a game called the Thermaturge? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like this game right here, except more combat and action. But the combat and action is turn-based. So it's like, it's kind of like your traditional CRPG. I haven't played it yet, but I plan on playing it. But it's kind of like your traditional CRPG, kind of more in the veins of like it's like a combination of this meets Pillars of Eternity. My bad, you probably never heard of Pillars of Eternity. It's like a combination of this and I can't say Persona because Persona don't feature like the same combat style, like where your position, where your character is, and the type of skills that you could use actually matter. So I don't think you ever played Popo Loco either. So I don't know. Take a look at it and see if it's something that you'll like, because it's difficult to explain it. Like knowing somebody don't really have like experience with those type of games, you know? Yeah, I played the demo a few days ago. I was happy to come across another turn-based game. Yeah. I mean, so give it a try. I mean, it's helping you step outside of your wheelhouse, you know? So I say give it a try. I think it's on sale right now, too. At least I think it's on sale. Yeah, it's on sale right now for $15. Let's see. What about the union itself outside the Clare brothers?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
Okay. She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
an effective advocate for the rights of the local working man. A giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol. Basically a socialist mob. I prefer not to have an opinion on things. I say a giant leech.
Indeed. And a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
I remember I got into an argument with somebody like about the mob. It was when I was playing The Wolf Among Us. I can't even remember who the person was right now, but I remember we got into an because like in The Wolf Among Us, like it's about like different characters in it. Then like there's like some sort of organized crime that's happening in it, right? And I said the mob is bad. I believe those were my exact words. The mob is bad, right? They tried to argue with me like the good that the mob does for people and all that. And in my mind, I was like, well, no, that's not true. Because you got to think about the business tactics that they use in order for them to get what they get. We never get in The Wolf Among Us 2. Nah, we might get it. We might get it. I mean, it's on the docket every year for like it could potentially come out this year. I'm treating it like Hollow Knight Silksong. It can come out. We just don't know when. One more thing. You said something happened in the elections.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Some kind of extortion, probably?
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, man. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need. Let's change
Of course. How else can I help?
Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
Okay.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So Wild Pines is a piece of crap too. Got it. So what do they do? Fair enough.
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
Okay.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
Okay, so this is something dealing with mental.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes.
Intellect, yeah.
Companies
Piece of that
awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Okay. What are the other Indo-tribes? Well, you're in good company, it seems. How much money does Wild Pines have? Got it. What are the other Indo-tribes?
Baptiste, LUM, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
Are you in good hands? Let me stop. You're in good company then, it seems.
Why, thank you.
She does not register the real meaning of the remark. How much money does Wild Pine have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Let me borrow $1. let me hold some. you know, if 100,000 real go missing, they won't miss it. Would it? Wow, that's it. I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time. What? That sounds like a lot of money to me. What's the conversion rate from real to USD? Because I thought that sounded like a lot of money. But then again, like 20 billion, what is it? 20 billion won is like $20 million or something like that. It's like somewhere in that ballpark. I remember when I was reading Solo Leveler, like I was doing conversion rates for won to USD a lot, but when I thought like Sung Jin Woo was rich, like it turned out that man was scrambling and scraping. Wow, that's it. I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time. That's also kind of interesting too. Like I don't think I really understand like why like different countries have like their currency priced the way that they do. Because I remember when I went to Jamaica and like they had like $1,000 bills and all of that. I was like, well, why did you make the number so high? That was like my first question when I got there. I was like, why is the number so high? Granted, I was in my teens, but I was like, why was the number so high? Like, that don't make sense. It was like, why couldn't it be like down here, you know? That way it's easier to keep track of. And then you go into a store, you try to get yourself a multi-tap for a PS2. That ain't like 20,000 Jamaican dollars, and you just like, hey yo, yo, ain't no fucking way this is worth $20,000. But it's because your brain is still stuck on your currency, and you're like, hey, hey, ain't no way this is the price of a small house. That's it. I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time. Numbers like that mean nothing to me. The money I owe is so much less than that. Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments.
A wave hits the slope, she gasps, the mainstay for balance.
A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all of these billions? So,
they started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Easterlers 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormantang on behalf of the suzerain.
The way she said that, it sounded like she it sounded like she does the thing that like a lot of people do when you try to like take on the accent of the language that you're trying to speak a little bit. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody does. I know I do it. I know like people around me do it, but like I know I do the same thing. I'll be like Lormantang. That's not how my voice normally sounds.
Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Okay. Centuries deliberation and madness have gone into the endeavors. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it. Okay. This probably helps to start out with a royal monopoly. What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners? Who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all cargo in the world? That's quite the endeavor indeed. You don't keep it moving, the workers do. The company is nothing without them. Well, as we're learning, people can be replaced with AI. That is a sad and horrible truth. Shoot, one day my job will be replaced with AI. 8% of all cargo in the world. That's quite the endeavor indeed.
There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
Okay, purple, so Psyche.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about this
Quite
entry?
a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Okay.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
I don't have my badge. Ah! I hate when this happens. I hate when this happens. I would just like awarded, like, maybe you shouldn't do this if you don't have your badge. That's all I would like. I wasn't anticipating this.
41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Remember when my partner told you I recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My badge, my lost badge is related to it.
I see.
She looks
So
increasingly
are
worried.
you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible after a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memories of my life in the world. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear.
She sighs with confusion, sadness.
Some
even.
kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
Thank
I
you.
do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
I'm not faking it. I mean what I say, ma'am.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
So how many levels can you get, like, throughout all of this? So physical instrument, I can only get 2. I need better gear too. That's another thing that I'm noticing. Suggestion is currently at a -1. Visual calculus, we could put that at a +1. Let's get on my hand-eye coordination. Bump it. Max it out. As I said, ma'am, the lieutenant interjects. His technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the
Of
Revachol.
course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Got it.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Then I'll find it somehow. Let's talk about something else
Of
until I do.
course. But the situation is extremely volatile. The sooner we can speak about this lynching business, the better for all of us.
All right, thank you.
Of course,
That's all for now.
Detective. Take care.
All right.
Wow, you work hard.
Do I?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
All right, but
That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
yeah, I ride a little. I fucking ride till I die, bitch. I'm not sure I ride.
Oh, you do. You make money. You got gills, baby. Meaning those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas.
My bad, my job just contacted me. Oh man, I need to do something once I get off this drink. Oh, you do? You make money? You got bills, baby? Meaning those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them? You bring it to Franco-Negros and the Solas?
It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
You could say I took some money from the Mafiana guy too.
You didn't log that in as a donation either. You don't log any of that shit in. You're a straight rider.
The game about to set me up. I can feel it. The game is about to set me up. I guess I've made some grills. Sure.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself.
Ask myself what?
Are you rich?
No, I'm actually not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
It's because I'm the guard guy riding my ass. It's because of that guard guy riding my ass. The system is broken. There's a market for corrupt cops out there, but the immigrant cops have price dumped it. Huh? Effing taxes, man. I don't know why am I so poor?
Because of the taxes. G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
I haven't been taxed in this game though yet. I'm gonna let you get this off. You losing me. You had me and then you just lost me.
Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gossamer state that is Revachol?
Yeah, okay. I thought there were no taxes.
You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax. This tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gossamer state's a myth. In total, the coalition government is taking 98% of all your money.
Huh? That can't be right. I ain't gonna lie, I'm confused. What's happening? No effing way. I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now. Often. Hold up. What is it asking me? Is this like the perk system from the Outer Worlds? Is it asking me like if I want to be taxed for 98% of my money? Are you sure that's a pretty
What are
big
you
number?
not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
Bleeding nipples are kind of a pain, but what? I don't even know what it's asking me. Maybe I'm too dumb, but I don't know what it's asking me. It says you and I both, but they got all those indirect modes of taxation: sales tax, exercise duty, extraction tax, this tax. That doesn't even have a name. Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for, that makes that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gossamer state's a myth. In total, the coalition government is taking 98% of all of your money. So, is it saying that it's going to take 98% of my money if I opt into this? This isn't going to help me solve my money problem. It's only going to make me into a free market type. Okay, hold up. Because I still don't understand what's going on. So, is this saying and developers in the future, it's best if you just, for idiots like me, it's best if you just have something that, like, just pop it up, explain what it does. Because I don't know what's happening right now. I'm going to opt out.
What are you, a racist? Don't be a racist. Be a cool immigrant, ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street.
That's not the point. You deserve a little payback. It's trying to talk itself into committing a crime. You agree or you disagree? I don't know. You said it's trying to talk me into committing a crime. That didn't even sound like it was telling me to commit a crime. It just, to me, it sounded like my mind was telling me, yeah, fuck the government. Fuck the government. Yeah, they're trying to take 98% of our money. 98% of our money. Do you want to opt in to be part of the free government? Yeah, part of the free. No, I don't. Hold up. What do you mean by that? They try to take 98% of my money. Are you telling me opt in to them taking 98% of my money or opt out of them taking 98% of my money? That's what it sounded like to me. That's just me. So it don't sound right. Well, if not, being an ultra liberal makes me a racist. Well, if not, being an ultra liberal makes me a racist, then I guess I should be. Let me see.
Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
You got it. Let's see. What is this? Tech research bonus. Okay. -2 empathy, cold-blooded. First, if you have a side bitch ideology cooking somewhere, don't sweat it. Fighting indirect taxation for the Gotham Estate is compatible with all creeds. It's cool like that. You're cool. You're a cool anarchist now, unless you don't want to be an anarchist. Whatever stuff. Stuff this meal ticket in your eye socket, and stuff this meal ticket in your eye socket, and let's see if we can steal some love back from the robber baron at the customs agency and the banditos at the So just -2 empathy. -1 authority, embarrassment to the party. Just notice all of this stuff just gives me negatives. Well, except this one. And this one. All right. All right. All right, so I gotta find my badge. Joyce for more information. So let's track down my badge. It's unclear how you should go about finding a tiny piece of plastic in a huge world. Maybe you'll just stumble across it. Miracles happen in a line of duty. Easy solution is disagree that they take 90% of your money to prove you're cool. Oh no. Is it agree or disagree? What is this?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into.
No.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock again.
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on. This is the police. Open up the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
Always, that goes. Please let me inside. It's cold out here, but I'm not joking. I need to talk to the young man in this building.
I already already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building.
So I probably need my badge.
Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Leaving the sentence unfinished.
Backyard door. With the smoker. You already were there. Didn't work.
Hey, are you there? I've checked the backyard door, but couldn't get in that way.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply.
Dang. You said, how do you? Oh, I'm excited for Lords of the Fallen 2. I think for next year, that's my most anticipated game. It's between that and Darksiders 4. Because I think, unlike everybody else, I actually enjoyed Lords of the Fallen 2023. And then on top of that, I do want to play Lords of the Fallen 2023 again because they made a bunch of updates. Like, I think it's on version 2.5 now or something like that. You hear the distant squall of seabirds. Listen, boy, I don't start trouble, I fix it. All right, whatever, bozo. What's this? Splatter of bullet holes line the wall. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Is Darksiders 4 gonna have another female MC or no? What do you mean? Oh, all right. I take it you don't understand, or not understand. You don't know the Darksiders lore. So, with each game features a horseman, right? Because you know 4 horsemen of apocalypse. So in the first game there was war. Second game there was death. Third game there was, what was she? She was Fury. And in Genesis there was Strife, which was the 5th one. Strife is the dude who got the dual wielded guns and he just be busting them jack. We don't know what 4 is going to entail. Some people are speculating that it's going to have co-op. Some people are thinking like a bunch of other things or stuff like that. But in the 4th game, I'm assuming that the 4th game is actually going to be Strife's game because Strife didn't have an official game in the setting. And like the OG Darksiders setting. All right, hold on. Let me go south this time. At least that's what I'm speculating. So I'm thinking that the 4th game is going to be about Strife. Helpline to the company that draws. How it raises up from the sewer, solid acid. But yeah. And even if it was a female MC, who cares? Is the gameplay good? I think people get too hung up on like, oh well, you know, is the MC a man or a woman? Is it going to be fun? Well, at least that's what I care about. Is it going to be fun?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Okay. So let me talk.
Good day to you, officers.
Man on the waterlock. Good day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out
Do we
by
have a
the
knife?
waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife.
Oh, he got
His
meat in his
eyes
hands.
are
Oh.
fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock? Do you know what caused this wreckage? Points at the
I
smoke
wasn't here to
purple.
witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
You said, well, if I were trying to continue that conversation, the next thing I want to ask, what is fun really? What are you talking about? You talking about what I said? He said, does Lara Croft only have guns in her kit? Like, does she not know how to fight in hand-to-hand combat? Well, if they're basing it off of the OG PlayStation Lara Croft, then I've only seen her bust dual wield guns, but that's just me. The remake of Lara Croft that they did, like, she's more savvy, but the reality is she's just a female version of Indiana Jones. If we're being completely honest, she's the British female version of Indiana Jones. If we gonna be completely honest about it, and they kind of moved away from that in the more modern era, but now they're going back to it like wholeheartedly. Like the sex appeal is back at everything. Like wholeheartedly, they're going back to that, which is kind of funny. I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of Daredevil drivers in Revachol.
The words Daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
But what you was saying though, Alan, like what is fun really? Well, you're 100% right. Fun is subjective. For me, I like to engage in entertainment value through gameplay. So, how's the gameplay of the game? And in particular for Darksiders games, like what are the combos? How are the boss fights? How's the exploration in the game? What type of abilities do you acquire in order for you to progress your character? How do you level up your character? Things like that, right? That's what I would care about if I'm thinking about it from a Darksiders game perspective. But it all depends. It all depends on who you are and what you deem to be fun. Like some people, they don't like Souls. Like some people don't like action adventure style games that are like dripped in the Legend of Zelda style, which is what the Darksiders franchise is. So with that being said, it's all dependent. It's all dependent because there's some people that don't like games that's like these CRPGs. They'll rather just play, a shooting game or a sports game or something like that. So it's all dependent on what you perceive fun to be. But for me, somebody who don't necessarily care about the genre of game, I just care about is the gameplay quality, if it's going for a gameplay focus aspect in it, or if it's going for a narrative aspect. Is the dialogue in the game up to par? Will it keep me entertained or engaged in it? Is it something that's super serious? If it's super serious, okay. What themes does it feature? Is it heavily political? If it's heavily political, I might not want to deal with it because I don't even like dealing with politics in real life because it's a very divisive subject that people just can't seem to agree on. And me, I would rather spend my free time playing something that entertains me rather than frustrates me. So it's dependent. It's dependent on things. Inland Empire, the words Daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Does Indiana Jones know how to fight? Indiana Jones. Go watch an Indiana Jones movie. I ain't about to answer that for you. I'm not about to spoil you on that. Nah, go watch an Indiana Jones movie or go play the new game that they just released for the J. But yeah, you'll see. You'll see. I think Harrison Ford played Indiana Jones before he played Han Solo. Or it might be the other way around, because I can't remember which one came out. They both came out in the 70s, so I just can't remember which one came out first. Well, how much fun do you think the new Virtual Fighter is going to be with the new character, the new fighting engine? I don't think it's going to be fun at all, because I don't really play fighting games like that. I'm lying. I grew up playing fighting games, but fighting games don't necessarily pique my interest that well, or that much, I would say. I'm looking forward to playing 2XKO in January on the PS5. Yeah, I could play it on PC, but it adds a root. It adds a pretty much anti-cheat to like the kernel of your PC, and I don't deal with that when it comes to my PC. I got too much shit on it, and for you to add something like that on my PC, I don't feel comfortable with. But I'm looking forward to 2XKO, but that's because it piques my interest. I know the League of Legends characters. I'm interested in the League of Legends characters, and I'm interested in seeing how far they're going to take that game. Because if they add my favorite characters to it, like Garen, Mordekaiser, Aatrox, and all of those particular characters, I'm gonna have fun with it. But with Virtual Fighter is something that has existed for like the past 20 years, and I ain't gonna lie to you, it's lost its place in time. Like DOA kind of continued on, but DOA fell off to the wayside. And it's primarily because the mechanics don't necessarily keep up with the modern age, especially with like games like Tekken that's constantly like adding interesting new things to it that's similar in vein to those type of games. So it's like, I'm glad you like this game. At least it is quite abrasive, but it is quite entertaining. Yeah, I'm having fun with it. Anytime it get like too political, it kind of like knocks me out a little bit, but after a while, I'll be back. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to get anything repaired around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off. I didn't realize what time it was. Do you know what's further down the coast? Can I have some salami? Points at the food.
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks one more.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Okay. Can I have a piece of salami?
Sure thing.
He cuts off a slice of salami.
Want some too, officer?
Turns to the lieutenant. The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the band and chews on it. Right. Bye. I don't really know how far we got, but we picked up a bunch of new tasks. Oh, hold on. What's in the trash can? Electrochemistry. That's what I haven't been doing. I haven't been like doing this so that I can see what's interactable. That was big. I got myself up? Yeah. Alright, see what's in this door. Is this a shop? Okay, there's somebody right there. I'm like, hold up. Is this the pawn shop?
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
I'm sorry, friend. I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately, RCM or otherwise.
Okay.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored.
You said, am I still gonna play Mafia Old Country? Yeah, when that joint go down to like $5. Ain't about to buy that joint no time soon. I seen the gameplay for it and I was like, that don't look fun. To me, it looked like it stepped back from Mafia the Definitive Edition. Like the shooting in Mafia the Definitive Edition seemed better than the shooting in Mafia the Old Country, which is kind of weird because it looked like both were using the same engine. So, I don't know.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, capitalize. Honestly, I think some of your skeletons are press your finger on your lips, more tasteful than others. Look around, typical vacuous consumerist objects. Nah, nice collection.
It keeps me entertained.
Oh, I can sell stuff. I have other business to take care of. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead because I gotta do some stuff for work, like real quick before I. Sorry. Said last song by Willie brought a bag of regular sized peanuts that you buy at the store. I probably spent 69 cents, 79 cents yesterday for a pound. I think I paid 750 overall. I feel like a pretty big difference here. My bad, that wasn't for you. Oh no, you good. You good. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, please be sure to leave a like. If you'd like to see more, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll be back on this on Wednesday. I'm probably moving like mad slow in it, but it's just when I play these types of games, I like to get a feel for the lore and understand exactly what's going on. Not gonna lie to you, right now, I'm kind of confused, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out the more we get into the game. We haven't done too much, which is kind of weird. In like 4 sessions, I still don't feel like I got anywhere. But I guess just because it's a dialogue heavy game, it's gonna be like that. But yeah, hopefully we could. I think I'm gonna focus on trying to find my badge on Wednesday. Find my badge and yeah, find my badge and then get the info from her on the lynching, and hopefully we could get into the apartment building, which I'm thinking I might need my badge for that too. But I think the first thing I probably should do is this. But thank you all so much for watching. Until next time I catch y'all. Deuces.